people that are easily pickable.
I do prefer, though, when you have a Viego with something that can enable it, right? Yeah. And I think that when you have a Zir, not really an enabler for a Viego, you want that something like an Arya or something along these lines that can try and push. You can see a slow push building here for Ice. He crashes a big wave, he gets the reset, then you can play for the Void Grub. So I think that's where GX resetting already with Patrick, trying to get him a buy.
Pick up some itemization, spend some of that gold, and then be stronger for what is a very early game fight. GiantX should be very aware that fighting Rumble at this point in the game. Nope, do not want to do that. And so wisely, he sees an opportunity to get one.
Don't need to, man.
I mean, true, I guess.
You're wrong, you just have to be there for the Unbreakable, and it would have been a perfect time to use it. Labrov oversteps. He hasn't had the impact for BDS that he had last year, even that he's had earlier this year. I think a few questions have started to be asked around his performance.
And I think part of that is him trying to adapt to the new meta, which is, hey, he's playing way more tanks than we would have traditionally seen and trying to fit into a new role, it feels like, on BDS, but it hasn't really settled for him. And ooh, it's Jackie's nice buffer in the jump.
Wave already has that Nash's Tooth. And wave play pretty quickly, as Juhan is just able to steal away one of those Krugs.
Nice. Adam is here.
Flash from Juhan. Ice flashes away, and Chana Kusalawa going down. There's Equalizer as well, but Juhan not really the target you want. Patrick low as well. Juhan being flamed to death in his burnt paw in the mid lane. Igno on the front line with the Unbreakable Will. Gets a knockback. Will that ultimate time out? It will. The Ignite ticks and takes him out. Adam gets on the board.
Excellent play from Adam. The ultimate was a great follow-up from the Ash Arrow, connecting onto both the Sejuani and the Ezreal. Patrick was forced to use his E defensively very early on. They'll also do a lot of damage, but Sheo, he has overstepped his bounds. The tower will still fall, but ultimately
GiantX to compete, though, because if you're walking through these chokes with Adam's ult, it's not great. Numbers advantage, though, is lending itself to them going in.
Flash on Silver Onslaught, Heartbreaker away. There's the Equalizer down. TP behind from Nuke is a possibility. There's a ward around the blue buff, but they haven't used it yet as he continues to harass it down that top side tower. Juhan falling low. They jump back in, though, and look at the damage. The Buster Shot almost saves them both. Ice behind the Unbreakable, but Jackie's jumps in. He'll pay for it with his life. 2 for 1 so far, the exchange. Nuke has joined the party. How are GiantX going to wrangle their way out of this one? Igno on the front line, Labrov jumping back in. Patrick putting the damage down from across the wall. Hits another Mystic Shot. Dashes forward. Unbreakable back for Labrov. Spectral.
Hey, we want to play this fight versus we want to get top tower versus what the TP timer is. And it means that BDS end up punished now.
Had the opportunity to replenish their vision. They're going to have to fight their way back towards the pit.
And down to 6,000, the Antonio coming around the corner. Frontline Ignar going in, Labrov there as well. Adam falls low, has to flash, but he's knocked up. And now GiantX have found one. They're looking for Labrov, who flashes across the wall, but Jackie's gonna chase him down. Stunned up with the permafrost. GiantX find 2.
Is this really how GiantX is going to turn this game around?
Just let them engage for you, Benny.
I cannot believe, like, BDS seemed indecisive around what they wanted to do. I thought that they had 2 members trying to zone GiantX away to then fully commit to the Baron. But then GiantX commit onto those 2 members, BDS peel away from the Baron, and then they
get the double TP out, and then as Veddy was saying, you've now overextended into that topside jungle. So GiantX get the fight, they get the Baron, they're getting towers.
To me, is we had a segment on Ready Check, which was Odoamne summarizing Giants' gameplay.
You've become an expert at it, you know? Ramsey, his first pancake, absolute trash.
Probably.
The millionth pancake, really good. You know, you just have to keep flipping.
I mean, I'm looking forward to Odoamne's breakdown of this one. I feel like...
Buster Shot back onto Nuke as he tries to slide in.
TP!
TP!
No.
Oh, he gets him! He gets him just!
Upset BDS, as they're in a winning position now here in game 1.
2,500 gold in the lead, looking for the tier 2 in the mid lane. Labrov on that front line, gets the stun onto the Antonio. Glacial Prison, though, lands, and there's the engage from Ignar. Headbutt, pulverized, put in the dirt. Sheo goes down again.
BDS are just getting caught out everywhere. The entire time you're taking this 4v4.
Test this.
Would be BDS's soul if they managed to steal it away, but as you say, pretty difficult to do so when you can't have vision control. They've got triple control ward. Sheo has to walk through the Antonio and Ignar.
That's a clean Baron.
That's clean. That's clean.
That's a...
The engage comes forward. Heartbreaker out. He's looking for the knocker, but he's stunned immediately before he can get it in. Ignar goes in with a headbutt pulverizer. Great Equalizer, though. This is bad for GiantX. The Antonio will fall first. GiantX begin to retreat. Patrick on that front line. Sheo dashes forward, cleansed away by Patrick. Shaki starts to open up. The Antonio in zombie form tries to come back in. Unbreakable from Labrov. GiantX still able to back away. They lose one, but they get the Baron.
Ignar still has flash, though. I think he's fishing for something, trying to see if he can get into position here. With the Unbreakable down, you have a moment, but as soon as that Unbreakable now is back up, I think GiantX needs to back away.
Jackie's has TP. Patrick dashes across the wall. Adam hits the harpoon, but Patrick still has flash. Will use it early. Blast cones Ignar back, but saves his own life. Unbreakable from LeBron will tank up some of that damage. Ignar gets a second blast cone to escape, and all the meanwhile, Jackie's has been pushing in the bot lane.
That was a weird fight, gentlemen. But now Ice has flash. But Jackie's is behind him.
No.
Nice TP from Jackie's. Good punish. I wonder if they can actually convert.
Where he's
That's
positioned
the
right
Antonio's
now.
way.
The wave pushes in. BDS concede any pressure in that mid lane. GiantX will get their first inhibitor of the series as Juhan flashes forward. Nuke dodges away from the Glacial Prison. Unbreakable going down as the True Shot Barrage is tanked. Juhan takes a little bit of hurt. There's the Unstoppable Onslaught once again from the Antonio, and he doesn't charge the Q. He's learned from this last couple of wave prio. BDS just looking to get any little bit of gold they can back off the map. Another Drake over to GiantX. You can see that combat gold. A 7 percentage point difference between the two teams as the Rob is caught out, puts up the Unbreakable. Glacial Prison going down. He tries to flash, can dash to Ice, but he's knocked up before he can get to the blast.
He has a bit of advantage, but does the cannon stay alive? You get the debuff.
It stays for long enough. The tower melts like butter in the face of the double AD carries. And BDS made the cardinal sin this game or so. BDS unable to get in. You can see Jackie's pushing in bot lane with a wave. Adam has to answer, top lane with a wave. Adam has to answer the bot lane. Glacial Prison going short, but there's the Unstoppable Onslaught. Nuke flashes away. Sheo dashes away with the Heartbreaker. Ice begins to open up. There's one. Sheo can possess the Sedge. Adams rejoins the fight, has that equalizer, puts it on Jackie's, who pops the Buster Shot, jumps away. Sheo still chasing forward. GiantX able to get away for the moment. BDS's health bars looking pretty low. LeBron will start healing up with the Warmogs. Jackie's opens up on the Baron as BDS will reset houses, but BDS should secure this one without any real contest from GiantX. A Baron to BDS after a single.
Oh, good sidestep. Gets away from Shale, but there's more.
Unbreakable will coming out to get away from that arrow stun. He will be able to flash across the wall. Still chased away here. Antonio coming in from the side. Ignar will fall. Antonio joining the party now realizes perhaps that wasn't the wisest of decisions.
So BDS is just going to win this game now? Ignar obviously trying to get vision around the dragon.
The 4v4, but this is already gone.
Cloud Soul secured for BDS. They'll wear that buff for the
They're
rest.
clearing waves and mids, then I think they do have to be scared about forcing a fight here. Jackie's still making his way over now.
Equalizer down will take Patrick down to half HP. The turret falls as well. Tier 2 in the top lane for BDS. Gold 500 the difference between these two teams as Ignar's caught out with the Spectral Maw. Glacial Fisher going down as well. Unbreakable Will has been popped by him. Engaged from the side as LeBron on the front line takes it with the shield, but still is taken out.
Forward. But they can't punish him.
Oh, put down the equalizer. Patrick might have to burn the flash. Doesn't do so yet. Arrow goes down onto Jackie's, and Jackie's is shut out of the fight. Nuke shuffles them back as well as Juhan starts to retreat. Patrick dashing back. Nuke going in. Ice flashing forward as well. Juhan down. Alongside him, Ignar sent back to the fountain. Only the Antonio remains standing, and soon he will be sent to a quick grave by BDS. One fight was all it took. No longest game of the year here today. BDS will close in on the win.
All it took was an arrow onto Jackie's, and BDS found the pick that they needed. It will not be the longest game of the split as BDS is going to take game one.
Well, a couple more of those will be interesting at least.